Hello everybody, today we'll be doing example 4 of factoring and solving polynomial equations. Uh, this time we'll be looking at u cubed minus 1 equals 0. So this could be a little bit tricky because we have to use um, a rule called the difference of cubes, which states that x cubed minus y cubed equals x minus y in parentheses times x squared plus x times y plus y squared in parentheses. This will allow us to be able to factor out the u cubed minus 1. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is visually a way to simplify this to make it look like this x cubed minus y cubed, um, where x and y could be a number or a variable. We can write this u cubed minus 1 is the same as u cubed minus 1 cubed equal to 0. So notice that both are now cubed, which is the same as this x cubed minus y cubed. So now we're able to factor this out appropriately. And the nice thing is 1 cubed is just equal to 1. 1 to any power is just 1. So, so what we want to do is follow this. This right here in yellow. So we're going to do u minus 1. Actually, let me write it more to the left. So u minus 1 parentheses, this part. Now this part will have in parentheses u squared plus u times 1 plus 1 squared in parentheses. So the u times 1 would be this xy part. This xy part. Which would be the u times the 1. If we say that, another way to look at this is if we say that this u cubed is x, or the u is the x, the u is the x, and the 1 is the y. If you want to look at it that way so that it makes more sense. So now we could just simplify this further. U minus 1 times u squared plus u times 1 is just u. 1 squared is just 1. Equal to 0. Forgot to add that. Now, of course, if the question just says to factor it out, then this would be your answer. But if it says to also solve for u, then set it equal to 0. Separate into these two groups of u minus 1 equal to 0. Then u squared plus u plus 1 equal to 0. And u minus 1 is simple. U minus 1 equal to 0 is simple. We just know that we add 1 to both sides, then u is equal to 1. So that would be one of your answers. Now this u squared plus u plus 1 requires that we use this quadratic formula that I wrote to the side over here. And if we solve it using the quadratic formula, we'll get something like u, and I'll use, so this, yeah, I'll just write it like this. U equals negative b. Okay, so this value is a, this value is b, and this value is c. So if we were to plug those values into the quadratic equation, we would get, by the way, it would be the coefficients. So the coefficient in front of the u squared is a 1, in front of the u is a 1, and then c is also 1. So with that being said, um, we would have u equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4ac, that would be just 1 times 1, times 1, and then all of that over 2a, which would be 2 times 1. And then if we simplify all of this, we get an answer of negative 1 plus or minus square root of a negative 3, all divided by 2. So that would be an answer. If you wanted to, if you're asked to simplify further with an imaginary number, we could also write this as u equal to negative 1 plus or minus I times the square root of 3 all over 2. So either or would be an acceptable answer. And we'll notice that there's two solutions for this u. The negative 1 plus the square root of negative 3 over 2 is a solution, and the negative 1 minus the square root of negative 3 over 2 is a solution. And then this is also one solution, the u equal to 1. And we'll notice that this magnitude of 3, or not magnitude, but the highest power is 3, which matches the 3 solutions that we have down here. Thank you.